planning, as well as to deter Iranian aggression and ensure the free passage of oil through the Persian Gulf and Strait of Hormuz. More importantly, looking down the barrel, Wednesday, May 8th, is the one-year anniversary of the U.S. withdrawal from the JCPOA nuclear deal. If you look at some of the moves the administration has been taking for the past few months, tightening sanctions, enforcing oil penalties, removing waivers, and adding the IRGC to the U.S. foreign terrorist organization list, it is increasing the pressure on Iran. And as maximum pressure, the name given to the campaign of the Trump administration's pressure policy on Iran, enters its second year, we're likely going to see more moves like this.
Let's talk about the Iran nuclear deal. The remaining countries are trying to salvage it. They're meeting today in Brussels. What do you think are some of the big issues, the areas of disagreement?
Between the P5+1, or between the Europeans and the Americans, or the Europeans and the Iranians?
The Europeans and the Iranians.
So the Europeans are likely going to try to get Iran to stay within the broad boundaries of the deal. There is talk now that on Wednesday or Thursday, Hassan Rouhani, Iran's president, will announce new moves for Iran on the nuclear file. Iran's nuclear chief, Dr. Ali Akbar Salehi, who has a PhD in nuclear physics from the University of MIT in America, well-trained, has been talking about Iran's escalation options for quite some time. If you look at Iran's past behavior, graduated escalation is the name of the game. They don't grossly violate treaties. They incrementally put their foot out of the treaty. They out of the agreement. They likely here will look to hedge, to try to signal to Washington that they have escalation options while probably remaining under some kind of cap. The Europeans here, again, will want Iran to not do anything, but because of their limited influence over Tehran, even if Iran does step out of the boundaries of the deal, however formally or informally, they're likely going to look the other way. Should Iran step over the boundary of the JCPOA grossly, return to key things that the JCPOA prohibits, then I think the onus is on them to collapse the deal through the UN mechanism and join Washington and the pressure campaign.
Has there been any indication that Iran is starting to ramp up its nuclear activities again?
Well, there's again the discussion in Iran's parliament today of how to respond to the latest series of moves by the Trump administration. And as I mentioned, Hassan Rouhani tomorrow or on Thursday does intend to reveal what some of these new moves may be. Likely, if past this prologue, they will be graduated, but Iran is seriously considering its options, and one